Yeah, put a blessings. Hey, make it out west.
All right, what's going on, guys? I have Brandon here. We're going to talk about the Stage 1 Plus packages today. So,
What's going on, guys?
take it away.
Yeah, we wanted to introduce this package. We've been kind of talking about it a lot and promoting it a lot on Instagram and everything else. We haven't really took the chance to explain it too much, but we're really excited about it. We got a ton of work into getting this thing developed, getting the software to work, getting factory ECU built-in boost control to work. We have a bunch of other things that we're working on to introduce into the stock ECU packages moving forward too. It's more or less a dyno spectrum tuning software, but it has a bunch of things that us and John have developed with it to make it a lot more capable, a lot safer.
John is our tuner, by the way, for a lot of you guys who don't
love John.
understand.
Yeah.
But just to put some names there.
So, yeah, these things took a lot of work. It was more like down spectrum. It's a great package. They're huge in the McLaren world. Everyone knows their capabilities. We've been working with them a lot and a few other people in the background. We wanted these cars to basically, we're trying to make them as capable as our Cybex cars. It's a lot of work. We're trying to get there.
And thus far, every single car you've ever built has been Cybex, correct?
Yeah, anything over like 900 ish, like anything over 900 to 1,000 wheels been on a Cybex car, or been on Cybex. So we had a couple Motec cars before when Motec was still beta, and we had a ton of issues with them. So for our sake, they just didn't work out, and we have more confidence and we are more comfortable with Cybex's platform. So we stick with it. We like it. We like the support. But we're working very hard on getting these things to work right too. So we're pretty excited about what we've just done with them. Our One Plus package is going to be capped at 1,100. That's where the warranty is going to cut off. We're going to introduce other packages as well with that. This car, we had this guy, a good customer, good friend of ours, Aaron, wanted to develop the DS1 package with us. And just so you know, if you order a DS1 or buy a DS1 through Dyno Spectrum, it doesn't come with our software, so it's different. And so it's not what you think. It's not face value from their website or anything like that. But so far, this car, it's still going to be on our warranty. It's going to leave here at 1,100, but we wanted to see the limits of our One Plus fuel system and our One Plus package. And this car is made a healthy 1,350 wheel horsepower. So we're going to show it, and if Naren wants to, which I'm pretty sure he will, probably like stretch its legs over the season. And this car's going to do some half-mile events too, just kind of show what it can do. The cool part about this package is it's OBD2 compliant. So you can pass emissions in California if you want it with this car. We made the same power through factory cats. It's great. The factory ECUs are beautiful. There's still some limitations to them. There's still some things they can't do. They don't have as many safety cuts in them yet. We're trying to implement them, and once we get there, it'll change things a little bit more, and kind of raise the bar with these things. But right now, we are very comfortable at the 1,100 wheel mark, sending these things out with the warranty. We're comfortable with more than that, but that's the warranty. That's where it'll kind of be capped at for now. But yeah, we could turn this up more. That was just the One Plus fuel system that we have for this package. That was basically where we ran out of pump. But we have a bigger fuel system too in other cars. So like our 2 Plus cars have a bigger fuel system than this, and then we've had, what did we just do? This last week, 2 weeks, we've been like busting our ass to get 4 cars put together.
The shop is empty. A lot of the cars have left. We had 4 cars in the last 4 days.
I don't even remember. We just did 130 hours last week.
Yeah,
so
it's insane.
It's insane. Yeah, we have
3 of the 4 were Stage 1 Plus.
Yeah, 3 1 Plus cars. We had a 2 Plus car that's been kind of in the background of a lot of things going on here with a good friend of ours, James. That car's we're gonna get it to a lot of events this year. And it's gonna eventually go to a bigger build. But for now, we're dealing with parts constraints that we have, so the car's more or less just a full 2+ package right now. But out of the three 1+ cars, this being one of them, we have a convertible that we finished up, and we have the Decennium package car that we built for our good friend Router. It's all the same deal. We experiment with a couple little different things, so all of the 3 cars have like some slight differences. The convertible, if anyone's ever built a convertible, it's a completely different ballgame. The whole fuel system's different in the convertible. The heat exchanger setup's a little different because there's no room in the rear engine bays, or not heat exchanger, the coolant tank setup. So that car's a little different than these ones, but yeah, they're capable, and they're gonna be putting up some really awesome numbers here pretty soon. So.
Yeah, they'll see some video of this thing being street tuned yesterday when the roads are clear and clean and it was warm outside. It's disgusting. The sound that this thing gives off and how quick this thing is, the acceleration is disgusting. One of our guys that works here, Johnny, he's a fabricator, was with him, and the dude could not. You're slamming an imaginary brake pedal, and it's fun. It's scary. And Narin and all these guys who've got the Stage 1+ package are gonna be losing their mind when they get behind the wheel. So. And you've already talked to the convertible, the Spider. He already got behind it within, I think, a day. It got shipped at one day, and he was in it, and he was like, "Holy shit, this thing's fast. This is the real deal."
Yeah, so. They're different. It's weird too because they're stock ECUs, so it's stock drivability. It's beautiful. It's it's based on Performante driving strategies. So I don't know. It's a beautiful thing. So we want to push the envelope with this. We can't really support the big horsepower cars yet with this tuning software, but we're gonna try and get there. It's gonna take a while because it's brand new. It's taken almost 2 years for this thing, for Down Spectrum to even get it out, and then now it's up. Now it's still kind of beta testing and development, but yeah, we're gonna get there. I think I'm really excited about it, but. This package, it comes with a true flex fuel system. It's our Dyno Spectrum package. It's bolt-on turbo kit, and then it's a set of clutches, just frictions and steels as a replacement, and it's capped at 1100. If we can make that a little bit bespoke for people, if they want to push that envelope more, if they want to do some trans parts, if they want to do a better clutch, however they want to do it, it can still go more. This car just has our 2 fuel pumps set up in it, and we have a 3 fuel pump set up as well for the bigger builds. And we still had some room on tap. We just ended it at 1350 because it's still in stock gears. It's this specific car just has a Sportsman clutch in it, so it's a 9.9 with billet baskets. It's kind of a fail-safe for R&D, but it doesn't need it for the 1100 horsepower package. But it's a good to have. It's a nice to have thing. Just in case, because you never know. But yeah, at 1350, this thing still had room, and I had to ask John to cut it off because we're not trying to set records with this package. We're just trying to create a package that it's streetable. It'll pass emissions throughout the country. It's something that is as close to stock as possible, other than the fact of boosting way more power. Because it's one thing to say a car does drive like stock, but then it's different when a car does drive stock, it drives as if it's stock. So, there's with the Civics and Motec cars, they're really, really close, and they're within a few percentage away from being like stock, but they still have their own quirks. They still have their own little things that make them. You can just tell they're different than an actual stock car, where these things are 100% stock. Drivability, so it's nice.
Shoulders on fire, man.
Yeah, well, it's because you don't work them out enough. Yeah, so other than that, I don't know if you guys got any questions about the packages or anything like that. We'd be more than happy to explain it. We're going to show it more as we move forward with them, and then show their ability, show some data behind them. They're making they're making the same power. We're seeing the same things on the dynos as we're seeing on the Side X cars at the power level. So we already know the capabilities of them. We're gonna push a little bit more to get more data from our clients this season, so that we actually have more data to show. Because a lot of our guys just like to
They just want to have a fun car, a fast car.
Yeah.
But we had the idea to send them with a draggy and get those numbers, because that's something that everybody wants to see. Everybody wants to see the competition and see what their car's really putting down.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and like you said, with questions and stuff, leave questions in the comments or on Instagram or whatever, because we have a question and answer video that we're shooting and getting ready to shoot. It's like you said, 130 hours in the past, what, like 5 days or something? Like,
yeah,
it's been insane. Like,
nuts.
everybody's been working their ass off to get these cars out, so that video was kind of just put on the back burner. So now, leave questions in the comments and we'll get to it ASAP. So
yeah, that'd be cool. Because then that way too, we'll know better, like, what you guys want to see, what you guys want to hear from us. We work so much that, like, us doing content and videos for you guys is something we kind of have to, like, make time for. It's not like, it's never convenient to do this kind of stuff. So, and he always has a hard time pulling me away from 20, 30 other things I got going on. So, yeah, I don't really know. It's kind of it's a pretty simple package. It's not anything too crazy. It's more of like a beefed up factory fuel system too. So fuel pumps are still in the factory surge tank. It's a really clean, super simple fuel line setup that most people would never even notice is in there. And then, yeah, it's just built to do its job, basically. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, the videos would be pretty cool. When we were test driving, we have a ton of snow here. I don't know if you want to show them the snow.
Yeah,
but
I mean, so that's one of the reasons.
Deal with here.
I think that's he woke up motivated today, but I think that's one of the reasons that we were able to get this done, because it's dumping. Everybody knows about, like, the whole northwest storm, and it's been dumping snow for the past X amount of hours, and it's going to continue to do that. So today was just the perfect storm. Not to make a shitty pun, but cheesy, yeah.
Yeah, so we were trying to do some test drives with it yesterday, or 2 days ago. I don't know.
Yesterday.
Whatever.
Either way, you'll see the video.
Yeah, the car had no traction, even on wastegate, because even wastegate's pretty aggressive. On the E60 that was in it, on wastegate, the car still makes like about 950 wheel. On 93, that comes down a little bit to about 900, like high 800s to 93, or to 900 wheel. And then we were trying to get that to hook, and we're still just on 4S's. It's cold concrete outside. We were just kind of getting some logs and testing some things, but we'll get better video and content pretty soon here. I'm actually going to Florida this Friday to meet up with Router and James with the 2+ car. And
The 2+ car is James, and then Router has the Decennium, just so you guys can put names to faces.
So I'll try and grab some content when I'm out there. I'll have this guy hounding me for it, and then we can get some video too for those cars and actually get some data, because it's Florida.
Yeah, it's good weather. You drive this thing out there, it's not good.
The only thing we're good for right now is snow donuts. So, but yeah, other than that, let us know. Not to sound redundant or like we're repeating ourselves, but let us know what you guys want to know more about it. Reach out to us if you got any more questions about it, if you want to inquire about it. We got this package pretty dialed right now. This is like more or less just a beefed up one package. Oh yeah, we did talk about, we're gonna try and make the dyno spectrum be able to support our stage 2 packages as well, with building in more fail safes and stuff like that. It's just gonna take a minute, because there's not enough fail cuts to protect the car. Once you start getting to a certain limit, there's gonna be a bunch of people pushing dyno spectrum, and like we made a crazy number with the dyno spectrum car that you guys might have seen on our story, because I got a little excited to learn what it
was very discreet.
Yeah.
You had to see it, otherwise.
Yeah, it was a stock ECU car. It was a 3-pump setup. It was basically set up like a stock motor 2+ car, just to see what it could do, because we wanted to, because that's why we're doing this, because we're car guys and horsepower gets everyone excited. So these things can support a lot. The fail safes just aren't there to trust it on the actual road, where you can't actually account for the road conditions and the bumps and cracks in the roads and things doing their job in case there's anything that just happens. On a dyno, it's different because it emulates like the perfect scenario. You don't have anything doing anything. Traction control's not there. We disable it, you know. So it's like it's just doing its job. So once we get all the fuel cuts, or not just fuel cuts, but like all the other safety cuts built into it, you know, we're gonna try and push the envelope with the dyno spectrum stuff, which is, yeah, I don't know. It's probably one of the things I've been the most excited about in a long time, just because it's new, it's different, and just the way the cars drive is night and day compared to any Civics or Motec car I've ever driven or been in. Yeah. So.
You want to touch on Dune Squad?
Oh yeah, our dudes. If you guys haven't seen their hoodies or not, they're awesome. They got the Decennium on it. Definitely got to go pick one of those up.
Have they reached out to you recently?
No, yeah, with how many hours we worked last week. I was trying to get in touch with them. I want to show them how to work with the Civex and change maps and drive the cars so that they don't risk anything. Because I don't think they realize how crazy of a car that car is itself. So,
yeah, the video after he had watched it of them like really doing their first test drive and doing some pulls, he was able to see that the car is not running the way it should be running.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things that they need to learn about the car and learn about just the turbo kit and the different maps and what gas to put in.
And the thing too, after that car's accident, no one ever went through that car. That car went and sat in a lot and then stayed there until
2 months
until insurance sold it. So yeah, so it's kind of like no one knew the condition of that car after the accident. You know, anything can happen during an accident. You know, plugs can follow. Tons of weird things can happen. Like I was surprised that the trans even worked, to be honest with you, because the rear wheel hit a curb, and typically if you have one wheel stop moving, the other one can't move. Typically grenade diff. So you know, there's a lot of things with that car that I'm surprised that there isn't as many issues with it as it does have. But you know, we're looking forward to helping them get it sorted and get everything happy with it. So and getting them familiar with the car too.
Yeah, they're doing well. They're moving fast, and obviously, you guys, their audience, our audience, everybody likes to see it. Yeah. Everybody likes to see the progress and stuff, and they've been coming along fast. But it looks like right now they haven't posted in like a week, so they're busy. Everybody's got their own stuff. They hit their own
they got
little road bumps. And,
yeah, they're sorting some stuff.
Yeah. So
we're just working, we're busting our ass, you know. So don't be too mad at us that we're not getting the content up because we're trying. These are like the most amount of videos we've done in a long time.
Yeah.
But we're going to try and keep it going. So, let us know if you guys have any questions. Reach out, post, comment.
Yeah, leave comments here, Instagram, wherever it is. We're going to be doing the Q&A, so just look for your question in the next video.